And so all these reels that we do 180 reels a month. Out of those 180 reels, 50 of them are intentional. So I just sat down like this and they'll ask me a question, and they usually like go to YouTube or Google and they find out like the top 50 things salespeople or business owners are typing in about sales. Like, how do I overcome this objection? Or, I'm getting a lot of resistance when I cold call. What should I do? Or just random stuff. And then we do the reels around that stuff. That's why a lot of them go, more viral.
They go very viral.
Yeah. Instagram, we went from 0 followers 20 months ago to 554,000 followers.
550,000 followers.
In 20 months, I never had an IG account before that. I never was on IG.
Wow. 180 reels.
Instagram, I think we do like a little bit less on LinkedIn, like 3 a day on LinkedIn. We have our YouTube shorts. We have Facebook reels, TikTok reels, all that stuff. So anybody that watches those reels more than 30 seconds just gets retargeted by our ads all of the time. So anytime they're on anywhere social media, they are seeing some of our stuff. We've got like 10,000 ads out there. You've probably seen it. And they're constantly seeing our stuff all of the time. So these are people who are, obviously engaging in our content. And so by the time they get to one of our account managers, at least half of them are like, hey, I'm ready to purchase. I don't know what I want to purchase. I know I need to learn how to sell more. Because a lot of our free content, they'll go out and use it and make more sales. And like, oh my gosh, I'm making more sales from a couple reels. If I had the entire training programs that they have, like, where could I be, as a salesperson or as a business owner? Where could I scale my company if my salespeople had all this stuff? So we do, out of those 180 reels, 50 of them are intentional. So I just sat down like this and they'll ask me a question, and they usually like go to YouTube or Google and they find out like the top 50 things salespeople or business owners are typing in about sales. Like, how do I overcome this objection? Or, I'm getting a lot of resistance when I cold call. What should I do? Or just random stuff. And then we do the reels around that stuff. That's why a lot of them go, more viral.
They go very viral.
Yeah.
Ever since I've known Jeremy, he's always been a very humble guy. So I'm going to bring that out. And if it's not being humble, I'm just going to call him out on it, which is, in this one, I have obviously marketers and entrepreneurs that follow me.
Yeah.
How do you create? Because I've seen your videos and shorts, hundreds of thousands of views, millions of views.
Yeah.
What's the key? What's the secrets? We're here to learn all the secrets.
Yeah.
What's the secret to creating?
So when I create content, my purpose of the content is to give them something tangible, tactical in that 60 seconds that they can walk away with and actually like, wow, I can go do that on my next sales call and it actually works. So then they're obviously, okay, I want more, right?
Tangible and tactical.
Tangible and tactical. Like, I love motivation and that kind of stuff, but I found it really annoying as a salesperson myself when most of the sales trainers would be like, you got to set goals, you got to work harder, you got to be more motivated. I'm like, I get all that. I just want to know what to say. I want to know what to ask. I want to know how to use my tone. I want to know how to use my body language to influence. And so that's what we teach in the reels. Now, we don't teach like advanced stuff in the reels. That's for our clients, like in our paid training programs, our virtual training programs and stuff that we have in group coaching. But they walk away where they're like, wow, I can see that and I could use that. We have one IG reel on like how to get people to respond that have ghosted you. It has almost 4 million views. And you'll see thousands of comments where people are like, I did this yesterday, I didn't think it would work. And the guy responded in 5 minutes and I've been emailing and calling him for 6 months. And I'm like, you're welcome.
You're welcome. You know why? Let me tell you this why. I watched that reel yesterday. You're on the whiteboard and he basically says, because I always say that. It's so crazy, dude. I always say, hey, I'm following up with you. And I'm checking in on you. And you're like, you bash it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he's talking to me. Dude, as soon as I watched that video, what did you say? You said, what would you like for me to, what was the?
So I said, try to reach you a few times, ... Then you scroll down 2 lines. How do you want to proceed from here?
Dude, that's why I texted it back to the guy. How do you want to proceed moving forward? And I thought, wow, this is how I need to follow up with people, not saying, hey, I'm following up with you, I'm checking in on you. So that's tactical and tangible.
Tactical and tangible, they can actually do something with. So, they just get results. And so what I always do as well is like, I understand how salespeople think, right? Because I was in the trenches with them for 18 years, 4 different industries, 2 B2C, business to consumer, and 2 B2B. So I understand both angles. I know what's going on. I know what their prospects are thinking. I understand how the brain works. That's my background is behavioral science from college.
And so even when I do ads, you're gonna notice I probably sound different than most people out there. Most people, and I love everybody, but most people are like really excited on there. It's like, hey, if you're looking, they're like pitch mode. Well, pitch mode, when you sound like everybody else, your people are gonna scroll through because they've heard all of it before. You don't stand out. So what I do is you're gonna notice I'm more like in training mode. Like I'm more collective. I'm more like talking like this. Hey, if you're a salesperson and so I'm like lower down, not boring, but I'm more down in the middle, like that kind of, I call it collective confidence. And sometimes when I'm shooting ads, you're also gonna notice I'll do dumb things that you guys think, why is he doing that? But it's a pattern interrupt. I'll be like, I know you're like me and you're wondering about this. Like, who am I? Who's Jeremy Miner? I'm just a guy wearing this, this blue Hugo Boss shirt. See, that's a pattern of this blue Hugo Boss shirt. I'm looking down, they're looking like, oh yeah, that's a Hugo Boss shirt. That's an example, a little pattern interrupt to keep them engaged in the conversation. And you'll notice a lot of the ads we do, I'll do a hook and then I'll go to like a vibe board and I'll actually do like a 1 or 2 minute training. And then I say, if you want more of this type of training, you can get this black book. So I see like valuable here, like you can use this for free. And if you want more of this, here's this black book, you can get it for $27. And we have thousands of people in that SLO offer every week.
Wow.
So those are just different examples. And I've had to learn how to do that. When I first started shooting ads 2.5 years ago, I think I sucked actually. But it seems like every quarter, I just learn how to do it better and our ads convert better and better.
Yeah, I love it. I love
Welcome to the stage with 2 Comic Book X Awards.